Walkers. Huh. What's next? Header. I think we can go ahead and start with section ID. Home. The class of home. Section maybe. Call it anything really. Div. This is gonna be our container. Sleepwalker's container. So we could say like, maybe dot hero content. This would be our H1. Sleepwalkers. Paragraph. We can say, should we say? I got a pound of headache. Alternate rock meadow. I wonder if I can take these. Oh, I can't. Let me see if I can find some bullet points that I can copy. Here we go. Now we can add a button. Tour. I should go to our tour. Be class btn for button, and then view tour date. View tour dates. Section. We can do what's next? About. Section H1. No. H2. About us. Paragraph. We are a very rock band. I don't know what to put. That's what we're going for. We're going with that. It's boring about me section, but we're going with that. Alright. Now for our tour section. Tour. Oh shoot. Not sure that's supposed to have a hashtag in that one, but we'll see how it rolls. Class would be a section. Dark. H2. April 02. Angelus, how do you spell Angelus? Angelus. Angelus. I think that's right. And you know what? I think I forgot something. Shoot. What did I forget? Tour section, tour day. Class. We need to make a container for this. Let me put this in this container. There we go. Now we need to add section ID media. Why do I keep spelling it like that? Media class section H2 music and media div class media grid frame iframe source We can just grab a random link from Spotify or YouTube, it don't matter. Just for editing purposes, let me see if I can find a video. Okay, we can just take this video. And then we can get rid of this. I don't think we need that. And then we can just say allow full screen. That. I mean, it's unavailable for some reason, that's fine. And then we need a Spotify link. Maybe the Spotify one will work. I'm not sure why that one's not working, but we'll figure it out. So we'll take this Spotify link. So that one works. Good old Rick, actually. The YouTube one's not working, that's fine. This is for editing purposes, we'll come back to it. This is working. We still gotta edit everything though. And for our contact page, we can keep it simple. We can do a contact page, or we can just do a section. ID, contact. Yeah. Okay. Mhm. I don't have a lot, but yeah, maybe so. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna look. Um, class section, dark, and we can keep it simple. Just say, contact, booking, right? Paragraph, have an email, booking. I don't know, at gmail.com. That's gonna be just our dummy stuff. And then we can have a thing for Facebook, TikTok, and all that stuff. Doesn't matter, we keep it simple. Footer, paragraph, copy, 2026. We'll just keep it right now. Copyright. We'll keep our copyright pretty simple right now. Script. Add our JavaScript, and that's it. We can start working on our CSS now. Just get margin to be 0, padding to be 0, box sizing to be border box. For the body, background, 0B, 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 color. Now we can work on navbar. I think this is going to be a display flex as well. Top is going to be 0 with a background of black. With a padding of 15 pixels or 30 pixels. Display flex. And then we're going to say justifying content space between. And then line items center. And then we'll do a z index of 1000. So we can separate these links from our title. Now we need to make these horizontally. So we will do that after we do our logo. So let's do our logo first. Font size 1.5 rem with a letter spacing of 3 pixels. And then now we need to make these horizontally and everything, all that fun stuff. Nav, links. List style, none. Get rid of them bullet points. Display flex. And we'll do a gap of about 20. Gap 25 pixels. And then we'll do a hover effect on that. Okay. Now we need to work on our mobile hamburger link, our hamburger menu that we have. We're doing it from scratch. We have it right here. And if I put text in there, you can see where it's going to go. So that's where our menu is going to be. So let's go ahead and start making that. Dot hamburger. Display flex for now, so we can see what we're doing when we actually get it to where it pops up, because we're still working on it. Flex direction column. Cursor pointer. Dot hamburger. Span. It's going to be a width of 25 pixels with a height of 3 pixels. The background of white. And then there it is. It popped up, but it's stacking, so we have to go ahead and we're going to have to say margin 4 pixels to 0. Alright, there's that. And then we can go ahead and set this back to none. That looks good. Now for our hero section. Maybe I'll put my logo as the hero section. Here we go. See if we can get the work right. Make it look nice. Say background, linear, gradient, to bottom, RGBA. To bottom, linear gradient, to bottom, RGBA, 0, 0, 0.6. And then here, I think we need to do black. Then we need to get rid of this, comma, URL, hex. And then we need to, what's next? We need to go center slash cover. There we go. Maybe it's a little too dark, huh? Make it a little brighter. That looks good. We'll comment that out. Or we'll go ahead and end that statement or that line. And now we need to get our code from our hero section, our sleepwalker, and then our paragraph, and then our button to be moved from right here to here. Well, we can do that with using display flex. Display flex. And then we'll say justifying content center. And then we'll say align item center. And we'll say text align center. There's that. Now we need to make our text a little bit bigger. Dot hero h1 font size 4 RAM. Hello? Yeah, hold on. About to send it. Okay. Alright. Dude, I got such a bad migraine. Section, pattern. Alright, I'll be back on here in a little while. I gotta try to get rid of this headache. So bad.